They say time heals all wounds. Ha, what a lie. Time doesn't heal, it scabs over, hides the ugliness beneath, but the rot festers. Oh, it stays with you. Every breath, every heartbeat, every damn sunrise you didn't ask for. You think I've forgotten? No, I never forget. The faces, the cries, the betrayals. They're carved into me like scars you can't erase. I wasn't always like this. Oh no, not always. Once I had hope, dreams even. Foolish dreams of a life that meant something. Of a world where justice wasn't just a word they tossed around to make themselves feel better. But the world, this world, it chews you up, spits you out, and dares you to crawl back for more. And me, I stopped crawling a long time ago. Oh, they made sure of that. You can only get kicked so many times before you realize the truth. That no one's coming to save you. That mercy is just another lie they tell to keep you in line. You think I'm bitter? Good. You think I'm angry? You're damn right I am. Anger's all I've got left. It's the only thing they couldn't take from me. They took my family, my future, my soul. But my rage, oh, that's mine. It burns hotter than their lies, stronger than their chains, louder than their empty promises. They call me a killer, a monster, a relic of a darker time. Let them. I've made peace with what I am. Can they say the same? Can they look in the mirror and face what stares back? Oh no, they hide behind their masks, their badges, their suits and ties, pretending they're better. But I see them. I see through them. And it disgusts me. They don't understand what it takes, what it costs. To live in the shadows, to do what needs to be done while they sit in their ivory towers. Pretending their hands are clean, clean hands. What a joke. No one's hands are clean. Not yours, not mine, not theirs. The difference, I don't pretend. They think they can judge me. Judge me. They've never walked where I've walked. Never bled like I've bled. They don't know the weight of the choices I've made. Oh, but they will. They'll know soon enough. When their carefully crafted world crumbles around them, when their lies collapse under the weight of their hypocrisy. I've seen the truth, and it's ugly. Oh, so damn ugly. There's no justice, no fairness, no redemption. Just power. And those too weak to take it get crushed underfoot. I used to think I could change that. Fool that I was. Now I know better. You don't change the system, you burn it to the ground, but the fire, it's not for them. No, it's for me. For every promise broken, every life stolen, every piece of me they tried to erase. They thought they could bury me, forget me, erase me. Oh, how wrong they were. Because I'm still here, still standing, still fighting. And every breath I take is a reminder that they failed. Every step I take is a march against their lies. And every drop of blood I spill, it's for the ones they took from me. Do I regret it? Regret? I left that behind a long time ago. Regret's a luxury for the innocent, for those who haven't seen the world for what it is. But me, I know better. The world's a brutal, unforgiving place. And the only way to survive is to become worse than the monsters who created it. Oh, I see that look in your eyes. Fear, pity, maybe even a little respect. Save it. I don't need your sympathy. I don't need your approval. I don't need anything from you. I've learned to take what I need, and the rest can burn. They'll come for me, of course. They always do. They'll send their soldiers, their assassins, their pathetic little pawns. Let them come. Let them try. I've faced worse than them and walked away. Oh, they'll learn that the hard way, because I'm not fighting for survival anymore. Oh no, survival's not enough. I'm fighting for vengeance, for justice my way, for every innocent life they stole, for every lie they told, for every time they thought they'd won. And when it's over, when the dust settles and their empires are ash, maybe then I'll find peace, or maybe not. Maybe I don't deserve it. Maybe peace is just another lie, another illusion they've dangled in front of us to keep us in line. But even if I never find it, even if I burn along with them, it'll be worth it. Oh, it'll be worth every damn second. Because at least I'll know I didn't go quietly. I didn't bow, didn't break, didn't let them win. And when they tell stories of me, because they will, they'll call me many things, a monster, killer, a madman. Let them. I know the truth. I'm not the villain in this story. I'm the reckoning. Oh, they'll learn that soon enough. You think you know pain. Oh, you don't know a damn thing about pain. Pain isn't a wound or a scar. It isn't something you cry about and forget. Pain is a shadow, a whisper in the back of your mind that never leaves. It eats away at you day by day, piece by piece, until there's nothing left but the shell of the person you used to be. And even then it stays. They think they've seen hell. They think their little battles, their petty struggles, make them warriors. What a joke. They don't know what it's like to stare into the eyes of someone you once loved and watch the light fade out of them. They don't know what it's like to lose everything and still be expected to keep going. Oh, I know it too well. I've lived it, breathed it, carried it with like a weight I can never put down. And every step I take, it reminds me of what they've done, of what I've done, of the blood on my hands that'll never wash off. Do you want to know what keeps me going? It's not hope. Hope's a poison, a trap for the weak. It's not revenge either, though they'd love to believe that. No, what keeps me going is spite. Pure, unfiltered spite. The kind that burns hotter than any fire, cuts deeper than any blade. They wanted me to give up, to lay down and die, to disappear like so many before me. But I couldn't, because every time I close my eyes, I see their faces, the ones I couldn't save, the ones I failed, and I hear their voices begging, screaming, crying. And that's why I keep going. Not for justice, not for peace, but because I refuse to let their memory fade. I refuse to let the ones responsible walk away unscathed. They think they've won. They think they've buried me, forgotten me, erased me from their perfect little world. But I'm still here. Oh, I'm still here. And every breath I take, every move I make, is a reminder that their sins won't go unanswered, that their lies, their schemes, their betrayals, they'll all come crashing down. You see, I've learned something they never understood. Power isn't in wealth or status or control. Power is in the will to do what they won't, to cross the lines they're too afraid to even approach, to embrace the darkness they try so hard to deny. And I've embraced it. Oh, I've embraced it fully. The darkness isn't my enemy. It's my ally, my shield, my weapon. It's where I find strength when the world tries to break me. It's where I find clarity when the lies become too loud. They think they can stop me. Let them try. They've sent their best, their brightest, their most ruthless, and they've all failed. Because they don't understand what they're dealing with. They think I'm just another man, another pawn in their game. But I'm not playing their game anymore. I've made my own rules, and rule number one, no mercy. They showed me none, so why should I offer them any? Rule number two, no attachments. Attachments make you weak, vulnerable, easy to break. And rule number three, finish what you start. And trust me, I'm just getting started. They'll call me names, a killer, a butcher, a monster, and maybe they're right. Maybe I've become everything they said I was. But what they don't realize is that I'm their creation. Oh, they made me this way. Every lie, every betrayal, every drop of blood spilled. They built this monster piece by piece, and now they're afraid. Oh, I can see it in their eyes. They fear what they've unleashed, what they can't control. But it's too late. You can't put the monster back in the cage once it's tasted freedom. They'll try to bargain, to reason, to beg, but their words mean nothing to me. They lost that chance a long time ago. The moment they decided my life was expendable, my pain was irrelevant, my existence was a problem to be erased. So let them run, let them hide. It won't save them, because I'll find them. One by one, I'll track them down, no matter how far they go, no matter how well they think they're protected. And when I do, oh, they'll wish they'd killed me when they had the chance. Because this isn't about justice anymore. Justice is a lie, a fantasy for the Narvi. This is about balance. About making sure they feel every ounce of pain they inflicted, every loss they caused, every tear they forced from my eyes. You might think I'm cruel. Maybe I am. But cruelty is all this world understands. Kindness is a weakness, forgiveness is a trap, and love is a weapon they use to break you. But I won't be broken. Not ever. I've rebuilt myself too many times to let them tear me down again. And this version of me? Oh, it's stronger than anything they can imagine. So let them watch. Let them fear. Let them pray to whatever gods they believe in. It won't save them. Because I am the storm. I am the reckoning. I am the darkness they tried to bury, the shadow they thought they'd erased. And when I'm done, when their empires have crumbled and their names are nothing but whispers in the wind, maybe then I'll find peace. Or maybe not. Maybe peace is just another lie, another illusion, another chain they use to keep us in line. But it doesn't matter. Peace isn't my goal. My goal is to remind everyone that actions have consequences, that the ones they wronged, the ones they thought they'd silenced, will rise again. And me, oh, I'll rise higher than any of them ever dreamed. You think you can outlast me? Ha! I've endured pain that would shatter most men. Nights that stretched endlessly, where the silence screamed louder than any battle. I've stood in the middle of chaos, surrounded by blood and fire, and I did not flinch. I did not break, because breaking isn't an option. Not for someone like me. Oh no. Breaking is a luxury for the weak, for the innocent, for those who still have something left to lose. But me, I've already lost it all, and that makes me dangerous. Oh, so very dangerous. Because there's nothing they can take from me that they haven't already ripped away. No leverage they can use, no weakness they can exploit. I've burned it all, left it behind like ash in the wind. They think they're untouchable, hiding behind their walls, their armies, their lies. But I've seen those walls crumble. I've watched empires fall, kings reduced to beggars, gods brought to their knees. And do you know what they all had in common? They thought they were invincible. Oh, the arrogance of power. It blinds them, makes them deaf to the whispers of rebellion, to the quiet footsteps of the inevitable. They laugh, they mock, they ignore, until it's too late. And me, I'm the inevitability they fear, the shadow that grows longer with every passing day, the reckoning they know is coming but can't stop. Do you want to know what drives me? It's not rage, though there's plenty of that. It's not vengeance, though that fire burns deep. No, it's something simpler. It's the truth, because the truth is a weapon, sharper than any blade, more devastating than any bullet. And the truth about them, oh, it's ugly. They build their power on lies, on secrets, on the backs of those they've crushed. And I'm going to tear it all down, not for justice. Justice is a fairy tale, not for peace. Peace is a lie. I'll tear it down because it needs to be done, because no one else has the strength or the stomach to do what must be done. They'll call me a monster, a demon, a blight on their perfect little world. Let them. I've been called worse by better people. Their words mean nothing to me. Their opinions, worthless, because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is action. Oh, action is everything. Words are cheap, promises are meaningless, but action changes the world, and I've changed the world more times than I can count. Oh, I've left my mark, in blood, in fire, in the silence that follows destruction. They can try to erase me, try to bury the memory of what I've done, but they'll fail, because I'm not just a man. Oh no, I'm a reminder, a lesson. They'll learn that power comes with a price, that for every action, there is a consequence. And for every life they've taken, every lie they've told, every atrocity they've committed, I'll be there. Oh, they'll try to run. They always do. But there's nowhere they can hide that I won't find them. No fortress strong enough, no distance far enough. I'll hunt them to the ends of the earth if I have to. Because this isn't about revenge. Revenge is too small, too personal. This is about balance, about restoring what they've broken, about making sure they can't do it again. And when it's over, when the dust has settled and the ashes have cooled, maybe I'll finally be free. Or maybe not. Maybe freedom is just another illusion, another lie we tell ourselves to make the pain more bearable. But it doesn't matter. Freedom isn't the goal. The goal is the fight, the struggle, the refusal to bow, to break, to give in. Because as long as I'm fighting, I'm alive. As long as I'm alive, I'm winning. And as long as I'm winning, they're losing. Oh, they'll hate me. They'll curse my name, spit on my memory, try to paint me as the villain. Let them. I've made peace with what I am. I'm not a hero, never wanted to be. Heroes are weak. Heroes die. But me, I survive. I endure. I fight. And when the time comes, when they finally face me, they'll see the truth. That all their power, all their wealth, all their lies, it means nothing. Because in the end, we're all the same. Flesh and bone, blood and ash. The difference, I've embraced it. I've accepted what I am, what I've done, what I must do. They're still pretending, still clinging to their illusions of control, of morality, of superiority. But those illusions will shatter. Oh, they always do. And when they do, I'll be there, standing in the rubble, a testament to their failure. So let them come. Let them try to stop me. They'll find out soon enough that I'm not like them. I don't bend. I don't break. I endure. I am the storm they can't outrun, the fire they can't extinguish. The truth they can't escape, and when I'm done, they'll wish they'd never tried to bury me. Because you can't bury what refuses to die. You think you can measure me, define me, reduce me to something you can understand. You're fools. You don't get to comprehend what you fear. You only get to tremble before it. Oh, you love your order, your rules, your fragile little systems that keep you feeling safe at night. But those rules were built by the strong to keep the weak in line. Those systems weren't made to protect. They were made to control. And when they fail, when the chaos finally creeps in, you'll see what I've known all along. Control is an illusion. Safety is a lie. I learned that the hard way. I used to believe in the rules and the structure and the promises they make. Ah, how naive I was. How blind. They don't make promises to keep them. They make promises to keep you. To hold you in place while they sharpen their knives, while they dig your grave. And when they've taken everything, when you're nothing but a broken shell, they'll smile and say, "It's just business." Oh, I've heard that line too many times. Just business. As if that erases the blood, the betrayal, the ruin they leave in their wake. But let me tell you something. They'll find out soon enough that my business isn't done. You think you're untouchable, hidden behind your lies and your armies. But you're not. Oh, you're far from it. Because I've already been in your world. I've walked your halls. I sat at your tables, seen the fear in your eyes when you think no one's watching. And I know your truth. I know how weak you are, how scared you are. You cling to power like a drowning man clings to driftwood, because deep down, you know it won't last. You know the tides are turning, and when they do, you'll be swallowed whole. But me, oh, I'm not afraid of drowning. I've already been to the depths, to the dark, cold places where light doesn't reach, and I came back. Stronger, hungrier, and now I'm the tide you fear. The storm you can't escape. You think you've prepared for me, that you've built walls high enough, armies strong enough. But you can't prepare for what you don't understand. And you'll never understand me, because you don't have the capacity to see the truth. The truth is, I don't fight for power, or wealth, or revenge. I fight because it's all I know. Because the war never ended for me. Oh, you walked away, dust yourselves off, pretended you won. But the scars, the screams, they stayed with me. You don't leave a war like that. It leaves you. And every time I close my eyes, I hear the echoes. The voices of those you silenced. The pleas of those you crushed. They never go away. Those voices, they stay with you, haunt you, drive you. Oh, they've driven me to places I never thought I'd go. Places darker than any nightmare, lonelier than any exile. But in those places, I found something. Something you can never take from me. I found clarity, and that clarity, it's what makes me unstoppable. Because I see you for what you are. Small, desperate, pathetic. You think you're giants, but you're nothing but insects crawling over the bones of the innocent. And now it's time to step on you. Oh, you'll fight back. You'll send your soldiers, your assassins, your mercenaries. And they'll fall one by one because they're just tools, just puppets. They don't have the fire, the resolve, the sheer will that I do. They don't know what it means to lose everything, to have the world rip your soul apart and still find the strength to keep going. But I do. Oh, I do. That's the difference between us. You fight to hold on to what you have. to keep your fragile little empires intact. I fight because there's nothing left to lose. And that makes me more dangerous than you can possibly imagine. You thought you could bury me, silence me, erase me. But I'm not a man anymore. I'm an idea, a force, a storm that won't stop until every one of you is brought to your knees. Oh, you'll try to stop me. You'll throw everything you have at me, and it won't be enough. Because I don't fight with weapons or armies or money. I fight with pain, with anger, with the kind of relentless determination that can't be bought or broken. And when it's over, when your castles are rubble and your legacies are ash, you'll finally understand. You'll understand that you were never control, that your power was a lie, your safety an illusion. And me, I'm the one who shattered it. Although write stories about this. They'll call me a villain, a demon, a scourge. Let them. I don't need their approval, their understanding, their pity. All I need is to finish what I started. Because this isn't just about you. It's about every system, every lie, every broken promise that keeps people like me in the dirt. It's about burning it all down so something better can rise from the ashes. And if that makes me a monster, so be it. I'd rather be a monster with purpose than a coward hiding behind lies. So run if you want. Hide if you can. Pray if you believe it'll help. But know this, you can't stop what's coming. You can't stop me, because I am the reckoning. The shadow you tried to escape. The fire you thought you'd extinguished. And I'm not done yet.